You want to say
Oh,
anything?
yeah, I'm sorry. I've never been here before. It's kind of hard to know what to do. Hey, we're fired up. Kids play well. That's a great rivalry we have with OCS, and it's a friendly deal, but it's hotly contested. And, and it feels good to be the great school, well coached, and, the kids came out. We did a lot of stuff right today, and
Hold
worked
on
out
a
for us.
second. There's still guys in there, Tamika.
Coach, I know all year you've talked about finishing and how you learned something in last year's game with OCS. Did you talk to the players at halftime about, hey guys, we gotta keep battling these last two quarters?
We talked about it all year long. We thought last year we kind of gave that game away, at the end. And so we kind of worked all year long, and we scheduled some big time games early in the year with Rummel and Bird and some of those teams where we really had and we didn't win, but we had to really fight our tail off, for 4 quarters every play. And I think it helped us out down the road. And, we'll continue to do that. And, heck, we're going back to Rummel next year to get some more. So.
With OCS being the end of last season, how did that feel to be able to kind of climb that mountain and beat OCS to take over the class?
Last year we thought we were the best 2 teams also. We just played in the quarterfinals. So, we were hoping we'd be on opposite sides of the bracket. That worked out for us. And, again, we played very well tonight. And, Herring getting beat up a little bit there, slowed them down. That worked to our advantage there in the second half for sure because he was not a run threat. And, that hurts them tremendously because he's such a good player. So, but it's a different team. We lost 16 or 17 starters off that team last year. So, this is a whole new crew. And, we got 60 of the 70 coming back. So we're excited about next year.
You talked about it a couple of weeks ago. You talked about it being like an egoless team. These guys just playing together. It doesn't matter who is the shine. How special is it to know that this team is the one that got you guys over the hump?
Well, these guys, and I told our local guys all year long, we've started in June, and it's been a long process. And but I have never left Calvary since June that I felt like we had a bad day of work. And they show up every day. They never complain. Attendance is 100%, and they're such team guys. And that good things happen to good people, and these guys are good people. And, it's well deserved what they got today.
Coach, so many scores in this game, but how big was getting that onside kick at the end of the half and then scoring to go back up by 2 scores?
I told my wife, I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning dreading onside kicks. And, they got one on us last year. And, in a game like this, when neither team's really doing a lot of stopping on defense, onside kick's a good play because, giving up 15 or 20 yards on that, the risk of getting the ball in your favor a lot of times. So we knew we had to field those, and we fielded 5 or 6 of them today. And we've scored at the end of the half 3 or 4 games here late in the year, and it's really kind of picked us up. And we've been able to score quick. With just a minute left, we still have time to get down there and get it done.
Coach, more than 1,000 yards of total offense in this game. What are you feeling on the sidelines when the game's going back and forth like that? Each team scoring touchdowns left and right.
Well, we scored. We've thrown the ball all year long, and that's what we do. And and that's how we're going to play. So we knew we were going to have to score a bunch of points because you're not going to shut them out. And we scored 47 last year, and got beat. So we came in thinking we're going to have to score. Our mindset's to score every time we get it. And the kids have they practice like that every day, like we're going to score every possession down the field in practice. And, I think it paid off today for sure.
Landry threw for more yards than any player's ever thrown for in a state championship game in the state at any level. Can you speak to that, both him and the weapons he has that were able to turn some of those plays into real big ones real quick?
Well, great kid, works very hard, studies the game. First year to start, and he's a tremendous football player. And we knew it was close. We wouldn't have thrown the ball there at the end, honestly, but somebody said he was 3 yards short of the record, and we're going for it. That's not fair to him to not do that. So we're going to go for that, and it is what it is. But so we got that. But we're excited. He deserves it. He practices hard. He plays hard. He studies film every day. And again, it's good to see kids who do well in school. They do everything right at practice, and good things happen to them in return.
What did that mean, Landry?
Long touchdown, catch and runs. How special were they on the perimeter this afternoon?
I'm sorry, I can't.
Joseph and Jordan, long touchdown, catch and runs. How special were they on the perimeter this afternoon?
Well, these guys have been our go-to guys all year long, and you know I think one's leading the state in yards, and the other one's not far behind. And you know Jordan's been averaging 30+ a catch all year long on a bunch of catches. So you know big play, and it helps us when we got multiple guys. You know we had a freshman catch 3 or 4 good balls out there today that really helps them because you know that we leave that guy open, he can catch them too. So, but we're gonna miss these 2 guys for sure.
Landry, you're super competitive. To hear that you break that mark and to have your coaches be supportive of giving you that opportunity, what did that mean today?
You know, it's just a great feeling. It was a good opportunity to come out, showcase my talents and all my teammates' talents, and I'm just super proud of my team.
Coach, I'm curious. I know how you feel about your team. I mean, when they went to get the trophy, you were 20 yards back on the sideline. But for you and what you've been through in your life and where you've come from to get that title, what does that mean for you personally?
Well, you know, I told them this week that it means a bunch to me. I mean, I've been in this business a long time, and we've had some good teams that got beat against good teams in the playoffs. But, you know, I told them all year long, this deal's never been about me. It's really not about him. And I think that's why we've been successful, that, you know, one night one guy would get it, one night another guy would get it. But, you know, we talk all the time about football not defining us. I mean, if we'd have lost today, they'd have still been great guys. I mean, they're good people. And so, you know, we won today, and it means a lot to me. I mean, you know, my family, it was special to them, I'm sure. My wife's been 37 years going to football games, and the ups and the downs of it. And so it is a big deal for me. And especially when you're getting old like me, you might not have many chances left.
Joseph, your brother's in the NFL. He had a great career at Calvary. Is there another Wilson coming along to play football at Calvary, or are you the caboose there?
No, sir. Unfortunately, I'm the last one.
Just talk about your career at Calvary and what it's meant to you to end it with a state championship.
It means a lot, like, to come in after my brother, and we haven't won a state championship in a while, so it feels good. Like, especially after last year, after losing the second round again 2 times in a row, it feels good to come back and get a win.
Talk about the 10. You and Jordan being on each side, and how special it was to kind of finish it out with your bro.
It feels amazing. That's been my bro for a long time. You know, we're very unselfish, so it feels good for, like, when I see him doing good, it makes me feel like I'm doing good too. So yeah, it feels good to come out here with my bro and win.
Speak on that, Jordan.
I mean, shoot, it's just, I know we both gonna do our job. He gonna do his job, and it's gonna open me up. I'm gonna do my job, it's gonna open him up. We're just successful like that.
For you guys on the perimeter, when your quarterbacks have the type of day that he had today, what goes through your mind?
When I know Landry's clicking, I mean, just a head full of thoughts, like knowing I'm gonna beat this dude and he's gonna put it right on me. Or I'm gonna cut this dude, run a post or something. He there.
Let me see that. This guy, I do want to say this. This guy came to us as a freshman. He wasn't even a football player, soccer player. And we got him out for football. He was actually a kicker his first year. I think so. All he did was kick a little bit. And then, you know, sophomore year he caught a few. And then last year I'm thinking, man, this guy's good. Or we're bad coaching, one of the two. But so yeah, he's came a long way from just really not even coming to our place to play football. Really, it was just coming to Calvary and going to be a all-city soccer player. And you know, he's finishing up the leading receiver in the state. So just a big deal for him and a bright future for him also.
What about his punting today? His punting today.
Oh yeah, phenomenal. Yeah, and you know, we played the wind a little bit to our advantage too. We had the wind that one quarter. We were able to kick them off in the end zone every time, and which was huge. And then the punts. I mean, he's done that. We haven't had to punt a whole lot this year, but when we have, you know, that's what we've gotten. And I mean, he pinned them back there 2 or 3 times today, and you know, we were concerned about that. They blocked some punts and things like that over the years, and but yeah, that kind of goes unnoticed. I'm glad you brought that up because that was a key deal in the game today.
Last but not least, you talked about the defense. You talked about the defense coming in, how special they were being. Denham, Smith, Miles, they played, and the Pop-Tart caught 2 picks. How special was the defense today to kind of seal the deal in that second half?
It was big. You know, when honestly, when you play offense like we do, it's hard to play the good defense. I mean, you know, the defense is out there, and then we'll go out there and score in 40 seconds. And they got to run right back out there and go again, and that's tough on them. They play 75% of our game, they're on defense, and it's just because of the way we play offense. And but they hung in there. They bent a little bit, and you know, we made some picks there. That pick Pop-Tart made and ran back was, you know, that was sealing the deal right there. And but they played well all year long. And like I said, a bunch of new starters over there. But you know, again, you know, we played well.
Thank you, Coach. We appreciate it.
Coach,
Thank you.
just one more. Did you have any former Houghton players reach out to you this week to wish you well in the championship game? Did you have any former Houghton players reach out to you to wish you well in today's game?
I did, you know, and I tell people all the time, you know, in the coaching profession, you're lucky if you get to work at one good place, and I've been at two. And you know, I spent a long time at Houghton, played coaching them when I was there, and those guys that coached with me there, they were here today and watching us. And you know, and then I come to Calvary, and it's just a great place, great administration, and you know, I don't know what I deserve to be that fortunate to be in two places like I've been. But you know, Houghton's home for us, and we love the school. We're 33 years in there. And but yeah, those guys were here today. They're still our biggest fans, and we're not going to play them because that may you know, that may put a little dent in that. So but anyway, yeah, it's a big deal for people out there too.
Thanks, Coach.